Is this gonna load? Is this WebGL game gonna load, or? I really hope so. I'm not a fan of WebGL builds in Unity. They're very broken most of the time. There's a bunch of dependency issues as well. There we go. Start. Monday. This is terrible. Terrible, I say. How could I manage to give out only 5 copies today? If things don't change, what's going to happen to dear old Boomerang newspaper? Critically acclaimed newspaper of truth. Okay, let's relax. All I need is a couple of good eye-catching articles, and I should be able to get the people interested in no time. Hey you, Tengu, could you quiet down please? You're going to drive away my customers. Not that I have any though. Oh. Hey, you do newspapers or something, right? Could you do an article to promote my dango, please? At this point, I'll write anything if it gets more people interested in it. But a moon rabbit that can't sell dango, what is this world coming to? I doubt an article about that can garner that much interest. Didn't you have a co-worker? Does she also not have any customers or what? Don't even mention that rabbit. While I'm out here trying to adapt my recipes to urban style, she has made no attempt at it. And she keeps stealing my customers. We all know Lunarian style dango are better. That's unfair. So why don't you just do them like her then? I lost the recipe, and I refuse to ask her for it. Besides, people would think I copied her. Right, so dango made on the moon attracts more people, huh? Maybe she's putting something in it? I don't think... Okay, got an idea for your article. See you later. You're welcome. Bye. Wait, Moon Rabbit... Sinister Moon Rabbit laces her dango with Lunarian hatred. There we go. Oh, wait. That doesn't work? Moon Rabbit. What do I have to do? Yeah. Waste? There we go. Gnarly Sinister Moon Rabbit laces her dango with Lunarian waste. This cat. Now have you seen this cat? Now you have. Yo, I'm hungry. Lady Yuko, you're such a handful. Please note that the low readership, Yuko-san has become a one-panel comic. We apologize to the loyal fans of the strip. Oh no! The last year, one of your villagers down in Sang-san is someone else's moon fungus, but really? But as it turns out, that might be what you get. A villager sent this photo anonymously to the newspaper, showcasing the moon rabbit's dango trays, emanating a peculiar scent. With the statement, "This is the dango you eat at Ringo's dango stand." It's a fucking Burger King foot lettuce reference. Where's Hatate? Oh, we'll probably see her, don't worry. There we go. Yesterday's article really caught everyone's attention. Just goes to show that a good article isn't worth anything without a captivating header. And some imagination never hurts. Anyway, I'm sure I can find something interesting in this forest. After all, it's just a place for interesting types. And speak of the devil... Oh, no. The noisy Tengu. Though I guess that applies to all of you, doesn't it? You had to find something to keep that paper of yours afloat. Now, why would you assume such a thing? If anything, I just want everyone to be up to date with the goings-on of our dear Gensokyo. Was slandering that poor rabbit to ground what you consider... keeping everyone up to date with the goings-on of our dear Gensokyo? Well, whatever. It's not like that concerns me. So, what do you want from me? Well, is there anything unusual that you have noticed recently? Incidents, shady businesses, abuses of power, new inhabitants, anything? Well, we just had an incident supposedly, and I'm quite offended that you asked me about shady businesses rather than my neighbor. As for new Her name is Louise, a girl from Makai. She came here to do some tourism, but she seems to be having a hard time finding lodgings. She was just here, actually, asking if I had some space, but I haven't cleaned out the basement yet. You must have just missed her. Anyhow, I told her to look in the human village. She's human looking enough. You sent a demon from Makai to the human village? Makai, that realm that tried to invade us just a couple of decades ago? Well, actually, it was just tourism. Oh, she's gone. Huh. Poor Louise. Oh, she's gonna get fucking... she's gonna... tourist... Okay, what if we actually... Touristy Makai invades human village. Okay, tourist... Okay, that doesn't work. Wait. Oh, I see. Makai Diamond pleads to... Okay. Malicious Makai demon plans to invade the human village. Seek shelter. Malicious Makai demon plans to invade the human village. 99% quit before they win, but you can become the 1% at Monobe Kamikaze Casino. Full moon eating, sleep like you're dead. We all remember that last time Makai invaded against Tokyo 30 years ago. And don't you say that you don't. We were all there, right? Like that army with strange women made of electricity and eyes? You'd be lying if you said you don't remember. And don't tell me it's not canon or whatever you could say nowadays. That very much did attack with cannons. Anyways, look at this clearly evil woman. She's going to invade. We're so fucked. One of the options was local trout population? Really? Fuck, I should have chosen that one. Not a successful article by Shameimaru. Bumamaru newspaper is being for such a successful again that even for the Tengu I feel as free as a bird. You squawk like one too. What's the deal with your newspaper lately? After that article from yesterday, the tourist from Makai kept getting weird looks and ran away from the village. Poor girl looked like she was gonna burst into tears. Well, she was a demon from Makai after all. I had to punch up the article just a bit so that everyone could see how serious an issue that was. Sure. By the way, you're pretty much part of the village at this point, right? Do you have anything intel on what happenings or I could write about? Well, first of all, don't insult me. I may be integrated into human village, but my Tanuki pride runs too deep to consider myself to be part of it. And no slander you can take advantage of, just the usual routine here. Most I can tell you is those twins tried another scheme to get themselves rich. Failed, obviously. That Muir and Monk got their ears pinned back. They'll probably be laying down for a few days. Not like they'll ever stop. It isn't the older sister's nature after all. And I'd rather have that than what she's likely used to be. Used to be? I must ask you to elaborate. For absolutely pure journalistic reasons, of course. You see, that girl goes for money, and only that. But them pestilence gods, they are usually way worse than that. See, they're delicate. They're dedicated to spreading diseases from house to house and from town to town. Had to deal with one way back, around 100 years ago. Spread some plague from way westward all around. So, anyway, compared to that, her get-rich-quick schemes are nothing. Glad she changed her ways even just a bit. Because that Bjorn lifestyle really changes ya. So she used to spread disease. Well, who's to say she's given that up forever? Ha ha ha! I can feel a new article shaping up. Drat. Guess I should go warning. Feel bad for the blue one too. Oh, poor Shion. Pestilence gods ready to mirror the outside world's misery? Okay, yeah, that works. Mask on, pestilence gods ready to mirror the outside world's misery? Have you ever felt yourself light of money recently, befelled by a strange sickness? Felt miserable in general? And you might want to know about who's the likely culprit. The Yorigami twins. Our team of reporters have uncovered another of their nefarious schemes. These gods of pestilence are planning to unleash a plague upon us. Cover your nose! Wait, what's this? It's over? Time for some sake? Yomu, I want to eat. It seems there's something my Rokudan can't cut except for Lady Yuko's hunger. Please note, we also only have one joke. We apologize to the loyal fans of the strip. I like the Yuko strip sections, it's fun. That's right, they're gonna turn Gensokyo into gacha game addicts. And another one! Hehe, the Bumamaru newspaper has never seen this much success. Sucks for those two, but they did call themselves the most despicable duo in Gensokyo. You'll reap what you sow. Oh, that's as far as you go. Ah, Shameimaru of the Bumamaru newspaper, you're a fraud. Your articles are like pure lies. Better a fraud than a failure. Reprimanding me while Kakashi Spirit News hasn't hold a single copy in months, huh? Wrong and untrue. We sold 1 or 2 last week, actually. And at least our article's sole focus isn't just to lie, just to slander some unlucky character. Yeah, but no one reads you. You covered an article on the 4th season incident last week. It's been years, Hatate, come on. Also, it's not all lies. They're based on the truth. And they could be true. And that's what keeps everyone reading. Yeah, and your victims could just come up and beat you up for defaming them. The Bumamaru newspaper may be hitting a spike, but your articles are going to attack as soon as they get more predictable. Just stop with this nonsense. It's not going to end well for you. What? Now you're fanning me? You think I'd just let myself get beaten up? I'm the fastest thing in Tokyo. And there's no way my articles could tank now that I've already cracked the code. Why would you even care anyway? What's wrong with you? Your ego is out of control. Whatever. Just do what you want. But trust me, you will regret this. She's still too green. So she thinks you can stop the Bumamaru newspaper, huh? What? She's afraid of some slander article? I'll show her top files. I'll show her how do we say that? I'll show her photograph shutting burn brain what a true slander article is. Tengu reporter. Okay, attractive Tengu reporter wants to marry the wolf Tengu. I want to do wants to marry the writer-in-chief. Oh, okay. Throw rice, attractive Tengu. Okay. Okay. Throw rice, attractive Tengu reporter wants to marry the writer-in-chief. Let me preface this by saying I think Hatate Himekaidou is extremely attractive. I'm not afraid to confess. I've dreamed about I can't read that shit. I'm laughing too much. Let me preface this by saying I think Himekaidou is extremely attractive. I'm not afraid to confess. I've dreamt about her carrying me like a princess for a couple hundred of years now. In a way where co-workers and we hate each other guts. Wait. But I mean, I'd actually really like to kiss her. She's probably so soft. I'd love to drown in an ocean of her hugs. In a two neighbors that piss each other off kind of way. Interesting. Let's see where this goes. I never liked this place. But yesterday's article didn't catch as many eyes. So I had to write stuff on the bigger targets to compensate. And that vampire is just the character I need. This is really cool background art. Hey there! You came to ask for information for your article, didn't you? Huh? Since when have you been there? Since you've been muttering to yourself in front of the door to my room for a while now? And walking in circles? It was so funny. I almost laughed. But then I got bored, so I didn't. Maybe I've been overworking myself a bit too much. How'd you know that I was... How did you know what I came to ask for? I didn't know you read my newspaper. Well, you keep sending lots of copies of your tabloid over here. But this week you've really outdone yourself. The maids are always complaining about it. They even have a room just to store them. Sometimes when I'm bored enough, I get in there and read through some of them. I can enjoy some comedy. My sister hates it though. About Ramilia. If I said I wanted to write something about her, would you tell me anything I can use? I knew you'd ask. And I really want to pull a prank on her. It sucks. I can't think of anything. Maybe just something she did yet lately. Or a weird habit she has. Well, she keeps telling me to behave. She's always like, stop acting like a child. But, guess what? She's terrible with food. I always hear the maids complain when I sneak out to the kitchen, you know? They say she only eats the meat Sakia cooks and then pushes away the rest of the plate. Oh, and I don't get me started on the dandelion incident. Even I eat my greens. What does she act all mature for? A vampire who doesn't eat her vegetables and isn't exactly news material. Oh, I know you can do enough with that. Now go and choose the right words or whatever. I really want to see your face tomorrow. So you better write something good. Alright, the ex-lady of the Y is out for what? The ravenous lady of Scarlet Mansion is out for blood. There we go. You're next. The ravenous lady of the Scarlet Mansion is out for blood. A terrifying monster is on the loose. Familiar Scarlet, a vampire lady so vain her own surname is on the name of her mansion, is supposedly sneaking around the village trying to eat the flesh of its residents. We've offered her vegetarian alternative, said a maid that refused to identify herself out of fear of being devoured. But the young lady is so stuck up. Yuko-san, I ate it all. Please note, due to legal disputes with the Hakikyokuro state, we've had to cancel Yuyuko-san. We apologize to the loyal— No! I want more Yuyuko. I ate it all. She ate the panels. She ate the budget. What about her? Yesterday said she wasn't as big as the head of I'd hoped. Perhaps that vampire isn't that important after all? Yeah, that might be it. I just need a bigger target today. Oh, Futo! I believe Doff could be of assistance. Thou art the Tengu magician of words, art thou not? Yeah. I think that would be me. Splendid. I have been on the lookout for thee. Thou see, I have become quite interested in the powers of this newfangled paper of news. Newfangled? I've been doing this for a century now. Verily, and it is my belief that thine years of experience show in those malicious articles of thou. It has come to mine ears that inspired by thine article. Someone snuck into that residence of evil and Scarlet to throw beans at the bloodthirsty demon. Figures, security is pretty lax in that place. These articles have power beyond words. They can influence the human mind. So it is my request that thou write an article about that wretched Buddhist monk Hijiri. A religious leader, huh? That could do really big numbers. Alright, I'm interested. Do you happen to have some dirt on her? Oh, so she's throwing a plate. I think that's very funny. Why, pray tell, should I have some dirt on her? That's fine job to find out. But if thou insist, she seems to be a bit harsh on her devouts. Why, just the other day, she scolded those nefarious twins for hours. Aren't Buddhists supposed to be all talk about peace and tranquility? She's surely reincarnated from a hideous toad. Toxic powers dynamics on the Buddhist upper echelons, huh? That could work. Marvelous. I shall be waiting for your article with bated breath. Let's hope it gets another fellow to throw beans at her like the demon she is. Or better yet, that it gets her sealed up again. I must give thee my thanks, Tengu. But don't tell the crown princess. Prince, all right. She would never approve of these rotten tactics. Sure. Right, that monk got sealed up in a Makai centuries ago. Okay, I think I got an idea. Futo. Was it her XY got her? See? Was it her poor dance routine? What got her quirked up? Poor work ethic? What got her sealed up? Oh my god. Meat potato Buddhist. Was it her poor work ethic that got her sealed up? Have you been physically disciplined by your superior? Did your mother spank you when you misbehaved? What if I told you that you can visit that experience by joining the Myoran temple? From the outside, it looks idyllic and peaceful, but that facade shall fall the moment you join them. Any mistake is grounds for beating, issued by the head Byakuren Hijiri. Naturally, this work ethic calls into question the true reason behind. Seductive dance routine quirked up. These rates, they are higher than last week's, sure, but they're not something compared to this Wednesday's. Really, nothing has quite hit it since Thursday. Well, all that means is that I'm not aiming high enough. Now, who's even a bigger figure than your temple head? Aha! Well, that's her, isn't she? After all, no one even dares under the Yama. Oh, and why would you Komachi! Sorry, I'm a bit excited. No one does fucking no one does Komachi or Yama anymore. Fuck, what voice should I give her? I'll do Tirewood. Spankies from Byakuren. Oh, I know some people would get excited from that, wouldn't they? Because you guys are freaks. Little freaky shatters right here. Why do you think that is? No one wants to be on the bad side of the one who could send you to hell. You, on the other hand, you're already on the bad side of a lot of people's minds right now, aren't you? Sure, the moon rabbit and the Tengu Sharon are not that big of a deal, but the monk and the vampire? Yeah, that's too much to handle if they're on your case. Ah, the Shinigami! Long time no see. Are you perhaps taking a small break? No, I'm slacking. I mean, yeah, it's a small break to boost my productivity. Perfect. I'd like to ask you some questions. Got any interesting facts or, God forbid, dirt on your boss? I definitely don't have a I definitely don't have a preference. Anything good? Nothing you can use to slander her with. I read your paper, you know. Only on my break time, of course. Aren't you flying a bit too close to the sun? And if you really want to know more stuff about Eiki, just ask the Mario girl. Or, you could just always kick it and ask her on your own. But then I'd have to ferry you. So I'd rather you didn't. As you can see, I'm terribly busy already. Oh, I see. Okay, I just have to go off what you already know. Let's see. Is it true that she's cold as stone? Well, if by the fact that you mean that she used to be a Jizo, then yes. It's public knowledge. Got into the faith and got promoted or something. I'd love to see you try and pull out slander from that. Believable slander, of course. Ha! Don't test me. I'm Shameimaru, the reporter of fantasy that can slander even crying children. Okay, yeah, sure. Even crying children. And the Yama? You're telling me it's public knowledge that she condemned those who promoted her with the faith to eternal torture in hell? Yeah, let's see how that goes. Oops, well, there she goes. I should go tell Eiki about this as soon as possible. Oh wait, this rock is so comfortable. Well, the article won't be published for a while. I can wait. Oh no. Clown turned Yama can't deny her cutie patootie allegations. I love the option in this game. Deny her corruption. There we go. Scandal! Jizo turned Yama can't deny her corruption allegations. It seems that this day and age they'll promote just about anyone sitting to the edge sitting the edge of all sin on earth. Such a case for this current Yama of Gensokyo, Eiki Shiki. What a nasty piece of work she turned out to be. She repaid the kindness of her superiors by sending them straight to hell. Disgusting. To quote one disgruntled subordinate, she sucks so much ass, dude. This fair woman who asked to remain. Yayako-san. Same, I'm hungry. Hiya, Lady Yayako, you're such a handful. Our cartoonist L Sensei debuts her new work, Yayako-san. Please note, due to not having any more space, Yayako-san is only one panel. We apologize to the new fans. I fucking love this. Yokai Mountain. The commotion is long over, and it's back to its usual silence. Now only a writhing slander lies on the ground. Why? It's a fucking Family Guy death pose. Even after slandering Yama herself, Funamaru's newspaper rate never picked back up. Not one to back down, I still tried to write slanderous articles. That's until her victims tracked her down. Ow. Maybe I was too direct. I should have listened to Hatate. Despite her speech, she was easily caught. Her articles were seen as too mean-spirited. And the way it was written, no one could argue it was satire. That's why the victims took matters into their own hands. Bad ending. Thank you for playing. Maybe there's some different articles you could have written. Can we go for the Yuri ending? So the first one would be foolish foolish wrestle the Buddhist monk. Foolish Makai demon plans to wrestle the Buddhist monk. Up and coming Indian wrestler from Makai has her sights set on a really strong opponent, God Fist Ichirin. Purple Louise, the debuting wrestler, says that, you know, they say all yokai are created equal, but you look at me, I look at Ichirin, and you can see that statement is not true. And then you add Unzan to the mix, and your chances of winning drastically go down. So, attractive Tengu reporter wants to marry the writer-in-chief. Yeah, this one. We know this one. So, this is... Was it her vegan diet? What got her quirked up to live forever? Doctors hate her. Was it her vegan diet what got her to live forever? No matter how many years pass, Byakuren Hijiri, head monk of the Murin Temple, looks stunning. Is it a skincare routine, her hairstyle? We asked the monk for her anti-aging secrets. Being still the Makai helped, I assume. Laughed, Hijiri, but honestly it all comes down to the diet. My special Buddhist diet, comprised entirely of vegetables. Waterfall of 9 Heavens. Slandering Yama didn't seem to help the recent Bumamara newspapers at first. But in conjunction with some of the articles published along the rest of the week, everyone concluded that it had to be all satire. Though initially offended, I took advantage of that. Thus, Bumamara newspaper is now known as a satirical publication. Honestly, I can't believe you're just getting away with all this. Aha! You're still green. Calling what you did satire is the ultimate way out. Did I just say it's just a joke, bro? It's just a joke, bro. Especially for reporters. Still, I can't believe how Bumamara is doing. Guess people don't care whether they call it really is all flies, as long as it's funny. But well, having you out of regular newspaper records gotta be a break for Kakashi Spirit News. Also, what's up what you wrote on Thursday? About me being a trap? Ah, don't worry about that. Despite Bumamara newspaper not being competitor, Kakashi Spirit News still did not sell. Whoa, Nina? A Makai demon versus a Buddhist monk? Vegetables that make you live forever? This newspaper is amazing! Why are none of the other covering this? This goes to show that everyone can handle the ultimate truth. It's a fucking... It's a Touhou 20 reference! You achieved the secret ending! Thanks for playing. Aw, that's nice.